The wonder of the lake Loch Ness is spoken of ancient times, and at the beginning of the millennium, the tribe of the Picts is depicted on a stone, a mysterious, watered animal, similar to a watered elephant. In 1965, the Irish monk describes his encounter with the creature. He then swims into the water, and the monk manages to chase him. After that, in the centuries, it is often said that the mysterious wonder of Loch Ness, but in this there is nothing strange, and as an Atlantic folklore, it is often said about various mythical water creatures. And anyway, when the centuries have passed, it is said that the lake has a mythical star. There is no way a person to think about whether the truth of the day of the lake has hidden something mysterious. The legend of the lake is about a wonderful size, when, in 1933, a businessman and his wife told him how they saw life, the body of the recipient, the elephant, which made huge waves, and then disappeared into the water. The story goes into the press, and more people say that the wonder of Loch Ness is forgotten. A famous hunter, Edri Zaravadori, discovers huge steps close to the lake, and a year later he made the first photo of the wonder of Loch Ness. He imagines his head back and turns into a world sensation. The popularity of the wonder grows, and people around the world begin to call it Ness, the name of the lake Loch Ness. Some people still accept the wonder so seriously that they create a special bio-research of the Loch Ness Phenomenon. From time to time, the evidence from the thousands of scientists claims that the wonder is forgotten. According to their description, it is believed that the creation is probably a mysterious goal, a plesiosphere. This is a plesiosphere that has disappeared more than 65 million years ago. Everything is great so far, but in 1994 it is clear that the original photo of the wonder actually depicts a player under the water. And the steps discovered by the hunter are placed there by themselves and represent the steps of the hippopotamus. It turns out that the famous black and white photo of the wonder actually is not a wonder at all. In addition, in 2019 over 50 people claim that they saw it. Only the scientists and technical historians are still quite convincing. Among the thousands of witnesses, such as the one in the water, there was a trace that was hard and big to leave behind. All the photos that are claimed to depict the wonder are of poor quality, smeared, unclear or false, and as a whole there is no one who can prove that Ness really exists. But don't be surprised, even though the photos of the wonder and the steps around the lake are false, the people continue to claim that they saw Ness. The research is being done, the lake is scanned with a sonar, but traces of a giant star are not discovered. In addition, after complex biological research, traces of snakes are discovered and there is no possibility that there really is a wonder, but that is the shape of a giant snake. More than 30 years ago, some scientists believed that Ness can actually be a big snake, which really reached Loch Ness during the search for food. And despite the fact that almost everything is true, that the wonder of Loch Ness does not exist, people do not dare to visit the lake with the hope of seeing a mythical snake. This interest is carried by the Dutch economy of the year, almost $80 million only by tourists. Ness is becoming a popular hero in literature, cinema, music and games, and where else not. So even though there has never been a true wonder in Loch Ness, humanity has created an image for it and has turned it into a mystery around which it is still today. Will you give me a little secret? Regardless of whether you believe or not in the wonder myth, you can go to Google Maps and search for Loch Ness Monster. Then you will begin to pass the map to the water on the lake and do not let go of the view of the man in the right corner. You will see what will happen. And anyway, do you believe that Ness exists? Tell me in the comments.